Yo, what is good, you absolute stud? Today we're ranking the top 10 defensive tackles in Madden 24. Yeah, it's time to rank the big boys. So I will say this is definitely a video I have never made. To be honest, the DT position wasn't really that good up until recently. Like the top of the list is obviously the best, and you guys will see that like the top tier guys, they're significantly better than the guys at like 8, 9, or 10, and that necessarily isn't the case for like deeper groups such as like receiver, I guess running back, quarterback, but like it's very similar to like the tight end position. You guys will see when I ranked my top 10 tight ends, like tight end 4 through 1 were significantly better than the rest of the list, and that is exactly how I feel for the defensive tackle position. I'm gonna shut up now, quit yapping, and go talk about the top 10 big boys in Madden 24. So like I said in the intro, the defensive tackle position is extremely top heavy. At number 10, I have infinite flux Quinn Williams. Williams got 88 speed, 98 block shed, 99 power move, 6'3", 303, a very big guy in the middle of the field, and that is honestly the only reason why I have him on this list. I hate the infinite flux promo. I have said this how many times now. He does get inside stuff for 0 AP, which if you're going to need one thing on a defensive tackle, it is 0 AP inside stuff. Also having secure tackler for 1 AP, definitely not too shabby of an ability to have. But again, Infinite Flux promo only gave out two discounted buckets. So this promo is not good whatsoever, but Quinn Williams out of the Infinite Shitter Flux promo, not the worst card we saw. Definitely a top 10 defensive tackle, and coming in at number 10, I think is fitting. So this one could be considered a bold take, but not necessarily. I have Dexter Lawrence at number 9. He's 6'4", 342 pounds. He is much bigger than Quinn Williams. You guys will notice that I have a tendency to put the bigger defensive tackles higher up on this list. You want people that are going to take up more size in the middle of the field. It only makes sense. Also, Dexter Lawrence gets a glowing X factor. Yes, you have to have the tokens, but if you have the tokens and you're trying to cut down and make a budget squad, getting ready for rookie premieres, or just want to sell off your team, picking up Dexter Lawrence for like 60,000 coins and tossing on one of your elevation tokens and getting them to elevated 3, getting the glowing unstoppable force or run stopper is definitely a solid play here. Discounted wise on Dexter Lawrence, run stopper for 0, under pressure for 1, double or nothing for 2, defensive rally for 1, interior threat, which is not inside stuff unfortunately, but he does get inside stuff for 1 AP. I also believe you can toss in like the 97 overall champions in order to get these guys like elevated up. I believe that is something they added with the Genkai Force promo, and honestly one of the cooler things EA did all year that does not get talked enough about. At 8, I have Harrison Phillips with the Combine promo. Seriously, if you're going to ask me why I have a Combine card on this list, well then, you don't know ball. Combine cards get the Combine glowing X factors, and he has Colossal, he also has Run Stopper, and he also has Unstoppable Force. Yeah, Harrison Phillips for a fat minute was considered the best DT in the game. I actually pulled Harrison. He was one of the 3 limited times I pulled all year, so I got a little bit of a special spot in my heart for this guy right here. That's sus. Ability-wise on Harrison Phillips, under pressure for 1, inside stuff for 1. It's not for 0 AP, which sucks, but you're paying like 70,000 coins, so you really cannot complain that much. Interior threat, run stopper, and secure tackler for 0 AP. He only gets 2 discounted slots, but he also has a glowing Combine X factor. So who's going to complain about that? Hopefully nobody. Coming in at 7, I have Ultimate Legend Mean Joe Green. He's 6'4", 275, so a little bit on the lighter side of the spectrum when it comes to weight for defensive tackles, but he does have 90 speed, 90 block shed, 90 power move, 93 finesse, 6'4", so he is a big body in the middle, just not, not that wide. X Factor wise on Mean Joe Green, nothing special. He's an older UL. He was the best of the best when he came out, and that was because he was one of the only cards to get free inside stuff. He also got Enforcer Supreme, double or nothing, and interior threat for 0 AP. I believe you get to pick 2 of those, yeah, so I'd honestly rock with like an inside stuff and then maybe an Enforcer Supreme. I don't necessarily love interior threat, but I do think inside stuff is needed. Enforcer Supreme's cool, double or nothing is alright. All in all, though, Mean Joe Green is he's not a stud anymore, but he was a stud when he came out, and I think number 7 is fitting for this card. So at 6, I have the Season 7 Jordan Davis, the only free card on this list, one of the best Season 7 cards we received with the Field Pass. To be completely honest, he has a 99 overall weekly wild card, and that card sucks. When Jordan Davis got the Season 7 card, I was like, thank God. He's a very good defensive tackle build. You see here, 6'6", 336. He is a freak on that field. Yeah, this is one of my more, don't clip me videos. 90 speed though on Jordan Davis, 94 block shed, 95 power move as a 98. I hate how the catalog doesn't let me see the stats for like the fully maxed out card, but I'm close to maxing out my Season 7 player, so I definitely would probably put him as like the second best player to max out, but that is not what this video is about. It's about Jordan Davis as the defensive tackle. He has every single ability you could possibly want. He has the free inside stuff. He's got free Tackle Supreme. He's got, flat zone KO if you're rocking with that Acrobat. Why would you ever put Acrobat on a defensive tackle? Under pressure doesn't work like it used to, but, it's still a cool ability to have. If you want to put him out on the edge, he gets Edge Threat Elite. I guess what I'm getting at here is there's a lot of ways to play this Jordan Davis. He is a big body, and he's a very good free card. So at number 5, I have the Fridge. 6'2", 335, 98 power move, 88 speed, 98 block shed. When this card came out, he was the best of the best because of his X factors. He got Momentum Shift, aka Cruise. If you don't know what this is, it basically wipes every single X factor on the field. The Division Dynasty Aiden Hutchinson also has this ability, and that card is top tier purely because of his ability. Yes, it's only on for 8 plays, charges up, but even then, clearing your opponent's X factors is essential because glowing X factors in this game, I'm not going to say they're overpowered because everyone can get them. They're not that expensive, but it is definitely a game changer if you can wipe them from the field. And the fact that the Fridge gets that, hands down, makes him a top 5 DT in this game. Also has Secure Tackler for 0 AP. He does not have a discounted inside stuff, which does suck. But for the fact that you can get it for 2 AP, which okay. But you're really picking up this card for the aka Crew Momentum Shift. So the way I'd probably tier rank these cards, 10 through 5, disincluding William Perry, are probably B tier. I think William Perry's in a tier of his own. I put him in A. The next 4 are definitely S tier cards, and the first S tier card, or number 4 I have, is Vince Wilfork. So Vince Wilfork is the definition of a big dude. 6'2", 325, 87 speed, 71 finesse move. This guy is slow as shit. I'm going to keep it real. 87 speed nowadays he's going to get dusted. Also 71 finesse move kind of blows, but everything else on this card is disgusting. 98 excel, 99 strength, 99 tackle, 99 block shed, 99 power move. He is basically going to eat your offensive lineman. Also baked in inside stuff, one of the things you love to see. And again, he's a Crucible card, so he gets pretty much any ability you want. You can double up on inside stuff if you really feel in that type of way. Doesn't do anything, don't understand why EA does shit like this, but hey, Wee Ball gets Tackle Supreme, Film Study Double or Nothing, Defensive Rally, Edge Threat Elite for an interior guy. Yeah, that makes sense. Under pressure doesn't work like it used to. Pick Artist because, you're returning pick 6 with Vince Wilfork. Flat Zone KO, Short Route KO, Acrobat, and Lurker. Vince Wilfork, an absolute stud. It's going to eat the O-line. Moving on to the top 3. At 3, I have Fan Appreciation Warren Sapp. Now, before we talk about Warren Sapp, I just want to make one thing clear. Warren Sapp's Super Bowl card cannot compete with this Fan Appreciation card. I'm not saying right now, but I'm saying at their peaks, the Fan Appreciation is nowhere near as good as the Super Bowl Warren Sapp, but it still is Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp is 6'2", 303, 94 speed, 99 block shed, 99 power move, 98 finesse move. Yeah, this guy is a quick, big boy in the middle. Again, charged up X factors. He doesn't have charged up momentum shift like William Perry. Kind of wish they threw that on, and that would make this card so much better. But, can't get everything you want. 0 AP inside stuff, 0 AP secure tackler, 0 AP interior threat, under pressure, and goal line stuff. I believe you get to pick 3 of those, and then the other slots you get is literally anything else you didn't put on him. You can pretty much get on Warren Sapp. He's a stud, a big boy in the middle, 3rd best defensive tackle in the game. So the top 2 has 2 Ultimate Legend defensive tackles, and the reason they are the top 2 is because they have passive X factors as abilities. At number 2, I have John Randall, baked in unstoppable force, 94 speed, 6'1", 290. He is a little bit lighter than all the other players we have seen so far, but the baked in X factors kind of make up for it all. Unstoppable force here, and then discounted inside stuff for free, Tackle Supreme for 1, interior threat, Enforcer Supreme. John Randall is an absolute menace in the middle. a stud. He's not selling for as much as he used to. Definitely want to go check out his price right now for you fellas, like 300,000 coins for John Randall. I do think Joe Colecco is a little bit better than John Randall, but John Randall's still a stud. And yeah, I guess I just teased it who I think is the best. I have Joe. I'm probably saying his name wrong. Don't care. It's my video. Joe has 88 speed, 6'3", 263 pounds, 99 block shit, 99 power move, 88 finesse move. Now you might be looking at those stats and being like, John Randall is better. Well, Joe gets 2 passive X factors. 1, run stuffer, fire. 2, he gets colossal. Yeah, the best pass rushing ability in the game. I picked up cards to add to my team because they had charged up Colossal. Well, Joe has it baked in as a passive X Factor. Yes, it's not as good as the glowing version, but that really does not matter because Colossal is Colossal. Also, you might be sitting there, 2 AP, it's kind of expensive. Fellas, a lot of my players, like I have so much open AP on my team because every single one of my players gets 4 discounted abilities for free. If you're sitting there like trying to fill out your defensive ability points, go pick up Joe, go toss on Colossal. You're not going to be disappointed. I promise you, fellas. And that is my list of the top 10 defensive tackles in Madden 24. Probably won't update this list until like Madden 25, but let me know what defensive tackle you boys are rocking down below. And that is everything I got. I'll catch you absolute studs tomorrow. But until then, peace.